Hi, Sagittarius. This is Just with your September 2016 reading. I know you guys aren't having an enjoyable August. Thank you for all of the messages that I've gotten. And if you are not a Sagittarius and you're listening to this and I have not said thank you to your other signs, thank you for everyone that has said so many positive things regarding the reading. And of course, how could you not say anything positive when it was a totally positive reading? So I'm glad that I was able to share it with you guys. So I do see here for the month of September, coming into September rather, I do see that some of you guys like a huge shift, but in a good way, happened for some of my Sagittarius. Now, I see that some of you could have learned that there was going to be a layoff. People were losing their jobs. Some shifts and changes were happening in the workplace, but out of it, you got a promotion. Some of you got the promotion. Some of you, like, you didn't get fired, but now you're taking on a better position than what you had before. Others of you, I feel like, so congratulations. Let me know if that happens to you in the comments below. There was something that happened. You could have put in for some type of application for a home, like if you're going through HUD process, or if you're buying a home, if you're trying to get an apartment, a condo, whatever, residence. And you could have put in an application, a co-op, that sort of thing. And you could have been, that some, like, you're expecting to hear back from them, but you just didn't know when. And I feel like for some of you, there was messages that came back, and now it's almost as if it's like, okay, we can move forward. And life is literally starting to move forward for you guys in a good way. I mean, hey, this is your month. Last month was your month. This is your month again. What can I say? Enjoy it while it lasts, right? So I do see that there is this now being able to kind of move forward. So congratulations to my Sagittarius, is that in the midst of chaos, you came out victorious and on top. Okay. Because that's what I'm seeing in the midst of, perceived chaos. Some people external to you could have been going through some traumatic situations and circumstances, but your life is doing really well, to put it simply. Things are going really well for you. I feel like, but I feel like this is almost like a choice. Some of you could have made a decision to change up course, like bam, like, we're going to leave, we're going to move. Right. And that may destabilize you, but in a good way. OK, because now you have to pack. Now you have to move. There's some shakeup, some news that came out of the blue. You were expecting it. It's not like this is something that you weren't expecting. There was something in the ethers that you had yet learned about, got a decision about, information on, ... It's now come through this last part of August, coming into September, but it's good. Okay. It's good news. Now it's just up to you to decide which way you want to make and which way you want to go. Okay. Because you're fine either way. All right. Now, as far as money, I do see that money is looking extremely good for you guys. Some of you have started a new job. Some of you, again, have new, better opportunities afoot. Some of you, I feel, has started a new business for yourself. Okay. Or if you haven't, I do see that with this new money that you're gaining now, you're going to start to ask yourself or start to make real good decisions as far as, what do I do with this extra money that I have? I want my money to grow. So some of you are going to be trying to invest your money. Be careful. We do have a Mercury retrograde. Some of you are going to, I feel, more of the contemplative stage of like, okay, I'm not going to just swindle my money. The message here is for you to save your money. Be very discerning in the money that you spend and how you're spending your money. Don't just go out there and just start spending your money, because I feel like you need to learn money management, and I feel like you need to value it. Again, you still have Saturn transiting you, so although there are some trinkets of good cheer and good fortune, it could change at any time. So just be very careful and be mindful and continue to save your money. Okay, whatever you do, just make sure that you're saving your money. I do see that there is with this money that you're going to be getting, again, your manager could be someone that made these changes and gave you this promotion. Okay, so I see that there is a particular man very pivotal to making those choices. Sag men, I feel like it was you that uprooted and made some changes. Something specifically came to you, and you decided to make a change for the better for yourself. Okay, money's on the brain. Some of you could be giving money, being very generous to others. Others people could be giving money to you, but I feel like scales are being balanced. So if there's money that's owed you, I feel like it's going to come to you. And if you get some extra money, it's not, I say extra money, but it's money owed to you. Okay, so it's not extra, but it is extra in the sense that you didn't have it before, right? So when this money comes in, even if it is a promotion, obviously it's more money. If it is a new job, you're going to be making more than what you were making, especially if you didn't have a job, right? So with this newfound money, I feel like you guys are going to really value it this time around, especially for my Sagittarius that's been in a state of lack for quite some time. Money is a different beast to you now. You have a different sense of respect for it and a different sense of understanding. As a Sagittarius, with it being Jupiter and it's a benefic planet, it's very easy for you guys to manifest the things that you want. You guys always have so many things going on that several of them are bound to, come to fruition. So there's that luck factor that you guys have, and people may perceive you as being someone that kind of takes life for granted and don't put the work in, but they can't say that now. You guys have really had to work really hard, and that's never the fact that you don't work hard. It's just that you need to, I feel the Saturn lesson for a lot of Sagittarius is seeing something all the way through and completing a task to completion. Okay, again, if you lack earth signs in your chart, then that would be more of a challenge for you to be able to complete it. Getting started is never the problem for a fire sign, but completing it and committing to it all the way through could pose challenging. And I feel like with you guys, a lot of you learned that lesson. So now that things have come full circle and money is back in your pocket and there's good things going on with you financially, I feel that you guys now are taking the monies that are coming into you very seriously, and you're not just going off like you typically would as a Sagittarius and saying, hey, I'm going to blow it because I know it's going to come back. And you're like, no, may not come back to me as quickly as it normally used to. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So that's what I see for you guys as far as your money. But money looks good. You guys are going to continue to make money. I mean, as the month progresses, you're going to make more money and more money and more money. So the money is going to continue to come in and continue to come in. Okay. Now, if you need to consult with people regarding what you should do, I feel like right now you probably want to hold off. Because again, we are experiencing the Mercury retrograde. So I'm not an astrologer at all. So you should definitely key into one that resonates with you to find out when it could be a good time and auspicious time for you to actually invest. Okay. But my cards are telling me that you need to just save and save and save and continue to save and save and save and save the money that you have. Now, I have by month end, I feel like you guys would be sitting really pretty. If some of you are trying to decide if you want to start start your own business. Yes, definitely. I wouldn't try to present it right now, again, because of the energies, Mercury retrograde, that sort of thing. But I feel like by the month end, you're going to be really ready to kind of give birth to something, to introduce something to the world. If you already have a business, I feel like you're going to be trying to create something new by month end. Some of you could be partnering with someone. We do have Jupiter officially in September going into Libra. So that is a sign of partnerships, right? So I do see lucrative partnerships coming about. For my women, you might be partnering with a man and man partnering with a woman. But I do see this duality of sex energies, so gender energies, man and woman, coming together, pooling money together to create something new and different, collaborating together. So I do see collaborations. I do see that my Sagittarius men and women are very much in their own element in the month of September, very much so in their own element. And I feel that money is again continuing to come your way. And isn't that always the case? Anytime you have money just continues to come and come and come. When you don't have any, it's almost as if you can't you can't pay someone to give you $1. It's like, so money is very much in abundance this month. I do see and sense some worry from you guys, which I don't understand because your cards are amazing. So I don't know where the worry is coming from. But I sense that there is a level of worrying about, some of you could be worrying about what you need to do with this money. I almost sense like there's a worry of, can you keep it all together? Yeah. I'm sensing like some of you are worrying, can I keep this all together? Can I keep this going? Can I keep this afloat? This is a lot to deal with. I'm surprised I don't see the 10 of Wands here for you guys. But I'm sensing that there's this new beginning, something new that you want to start, or you're starting, and there's a little worry behind it. There's some worry of, is it going to work out? Is everything going to be okay? Especially if you're starting a new job and you have that probationary period. If you trying to roll out something new to your clients and you've never done that before, I can understand why some of you could be up worrying and trying to, get assuredness that you're going to be fine. But you're going to be fine, guys. You're going to be fine. Okay. There is abundance at the end of the month. Again, I feel like wherever you are right now, by a month end, you're almost going to be tripling that. So if you're coming in, whatever your bank account is when you're coming into this month, there's a great possibility. Of course, you have to save your money. That is the advice for this month. Save your money. Be very practical. Value your money. And try to cut corners. Try not to spend if you can. Don't just go out and as it's coming in, it's going out. But even in that, if it does go out, when you go back and do your books and you look at your monies comparative to the beginning of the month versus month end, you'll see that if you haven't reached at least tripled your money, then you've closely tripled your money, but you may not be seeing it because you may have had to pay some of that out. Again, I do see that some of you will be paying out some money, but I feel it's more coming to you, and you'll give it because you have to give it. Okay. So I do see that there's a possibility that you would definitely be able to triple your money. Now, I'm sensing that out of the blue, some of you, when you least expect it, my Sag women, there will be yet another offer that comes your way. Okay. An offer, some types of monies that are coming your way. So right now I'm seeing anywhere from 3 to 4 different streams of income coming your way. Okay. Some, it brings you a lot of money. Some brings a little bit here. And then some has the potential to take you, infinitely into success, and then the reality of what you have. But I see different areas of money coming your way, the possibilities of money, that sort of thing. So money, it's a lot of money going on for the month of September. A lot. You saving, you stacking, you spending, people giving it to you, and then you deciding what do you need to do with this money that you have, because now you want to, I guess, flip it, and you want to value it, and you want to put it to good use. Okay. I do see that some of you are needing to maintain your position. Okay. So, I feel like you're ahead of the game as far as if you're in a competitive field. I feel like you're ahead of the game. You don't have really anything to worry about. Don't stress yourself out trying to stay on top. You're already on top. You don't want to resort to doing things that is unethical to remain there. Just be ethical or moralistically high, and you should be fine. Like this new venture, whatever this thing is, it's going to do well for you. But again, it will call for you to be very emotionally controlled. Don't make business decisions based on your emotions. Don't start getting in your feelings about something because you're perceiving something that it's not. Don't hold too much onto your money. Okay, because then you're going to slow down the energies of it being able to come to you. So obviously spend where spending is necessary. Do your due diligence to see if you can save and get the same thing, but spend less. And I feel like you have the upper hand as it relates to work, business, life, period. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. If you guys are worrying, don't worry. It's really nothing to worry about. Now, as it relates to love, when I'm saying love now, talking directly to my Sagittarius men, I feel like some of you guys have decided to let go of two other women. Like there could have been three people in your life and you've decided to let two of them go. Okay, little did they know. They didn't even know. I feel like this just came up on them. Like you're like, I'm shutting you down. I'm not answering. Yes, I'm blocking your number. Yes, I'm letting you know. Don't call me anymore. But you've let them know. No, I'm done. Okay, ladies, if you're the chosen one, he's let two other women go for you. Okay, I don't necessarily feel like this is happening to my Sagittariuses, but I will go on. I feel like for my Sagittarius men, you've let two people go because you know that you're ready to start something new with this one woman. She could be pregnant by you. So, that was like it for you. Now we have a baby on the way. We're about to be a family. Now all you're thinking about is money, saving your money, preparing yourself for this next stage. And I do see a possibility of a wedding or a moving, at the very least, a moving in together for my Sagittarius men, because now you really are starting to value this woman, this person. You have each other's back. I feel like you have a different dynamic, but it works really well. Okay. And I'm feeling like this woman brings a certain level of abundance to you. So she has in her own right money, opportunities, but together she's going to bring so much more to you. There's an even give and take. So I don't know if for some of my Sagittarius men, if you were dealing with women in the past where you find yourself always having to put out, this woman, I feel, meets you equally. So there's an equilibrium as far as the financial stability is concerned. And then what she will then bring, I feel, out of this blessing of the baby will come more opportunities, which is usually how it happens anyway. Blessings come in threes, just like other things come in threes as well. So I feel like with this baby will come a home, and then it will come something else that is, let me see. I feel like with this baby will come this baby, a home, and then you having prestige and recognition. Okay. So a lot of good blessings will come with this union, with this woman and this baby. Okay. I feel like for my Sagittarius ladies, I don't see you involved with anyone this month, to be honest. Some of you could find out, especially if you were dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that this person is going to marry this woman, or she's pregnant. Okay. I know, it's not the best news that you kind of want to hear, but I feel like if that's the case, then you guys are really going to be focusing on your own life and making your money and that sort of thing. I don't feel like you and this person was on the same page anyway. I don't feel like you guys even had like a connection like that, meaning he could have been your ex, but then you're finding out that your ex-husband, your children's father, someone significant from your past that I don't feel like you guys are actually physically been together. You're going to hear that perhaps someone's pregnant. You're going to hear that perhaps he's choosing to move in, live with, be with, get married to someone else. Okay. Because I do see someone else in the picture, and it's not going to be you. All right. So that's what that is. I mean, but I do see that money and abundance is going to be coming to you 100%. Money and abundance will be coming to you. So if this person pays you alimony, child support, with him being with this person is going to bring more money to them. So perhaps you will be, like I said, there will be this lump sum of money. Did I say that to you, or did I say that to Scorpio? I think I said that to Scorpio, so disregard that part. But there's going to be some money. They have like a lump sum of money coming to them. For you guys, it's just going to be an offer, some money that will be coming to you. Okay. But you're going to do fine for yourself financially. Just save your money. I feel like, again, for some of my Sagittariuses saving their money, I feel like if you continue to save your money, you are going to increase your money by, what is this? By 50%. Okay. So, or in the on the five. So if you have $500 at the month end, you may find yourself with $1,000. If you have 5,000, you may find at the end of the month you have $10,000. That sort of thing. Like you're going to increase either 3 times over, or you're gonna double your money. Okay, so anywhere from double to triple your money you'll be seeing by the end of the month. And I do see a lot of stability, guys. A very stable month for you guys. You guys are gonna be socializing, getting out there. I feel like there's gonna be something that you have to walk away from, though. Okay, that may leave you heavy, with a heavy heart, but it is whatever you guys have to walk away from. If you have to walk away from anything, don't feel heavy headed about it, because this is literally gonna take you off. And that's to go back to the Sagittarius men, that some of you have made a decision to leave something and move on to this thing. That thing is going to take off for you. It's going to take off for you. Sag women, I don't see relationship. I see singledom. I see a lot of money coming your way. I see you being okay with that. I see your home life getting very stable, you socializing, but then having to walk away from something or someone, perhaps someone that you were in a threesome relationship with. It could have been this person, another fire sign, and he decided to be with this other person. You hearing about a baby, walking away from that situation. But when you walk away, I feel like you have so much good things going on. And then I feel like once you continue to move forward, there will be love that comes your way, okay, down the line. So that is what I have for you guys. Let's see how long I've been on this recording. Oh, we better hurry up before you guys get the longest reading. So that's what I have for you guys for the month of Sagittarius. I keep wanting to say Sagittarius. This is your month for the month of Sagittarius. That's probably will be your tagline, the month of Sagittarius. Guys, comment below if you resonate with this or just want to share anything. Thanks again, guys, for all of your great comments and everything. And if you're new to this channel, of course, subscribe, because I will be back next I can't say next week, but very soon. Let's just say that very soon with another one. And for the new subbies, welcome. So glad to have you here. Take care, guys.